Hey, Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. Thanks, Uma, wherever the fuck you are. We are with the lieutenants, and they got some missions for us. Let's talk to Johnny and get this started.
I've got an easy aspiration, boss. I say we take down the dredge.
The Mudchute prison boat? What do you mean, take it down?
We crack it open and steal the yoke. There's a bunch of our blokes in there. Lab right here can sneak in, let everyone out, then set a few well-placed bombs to sink the whole damn place.
I ever tell you you're a fucking lunatic, Johnny?
You've mentioned it a few times, boss. But, what exactly is it about this that seems so mad?
The dredge is guarded to the tits. You couldn't sneak a gnat's fart in there. And what's the good in blowing it up? Syndicates have been trying to call us terrorists ever since we broke out that friend of Yvette's. If we bomb a prison, they'll just use that as propaganda against us.
Not everyone's fond of prisons gone, and our lot in there have some grit in a fight. Would be nice to have them back in our numbers rather than rotting in the clink.
There's some logic in your lunacy, Shrapnel. We could do with more hands, and it would stick it to the dogs if we break our boys out of the dredge. Alright, tell our chum your plan then.
So what's the dredge?
Syndicate's biggest and vilest prison. It's an old warship floating off the south end of Millwall. Its proper name is Mudchute Prison, but everyone calls it the dredge. The gentry send the debtors and persons non grata to rot there. The dogs also have a special block for vagabonds to capture. The dredge has a reputation for people only getting out as dog food. And there's worse what happens inside. Torture, experiments, abuse. It's fucking hell.
You seem to have a lot of personal hatred for this place.
I spent some time there myself. Managed to get away when I was transferred to a work camp. Worst experience of my miserable life. So nothing would give me more pleasure than to see that Abaddon obliterated.
How can I get in?
There's a gangplank from the shore near the front, and there's groups of guards patrolling all the time there. It's pretty tight, like the boss said. No one's ever gotten in by brute force. But a lone nutter, being all sneaky like, I reckon it could work if you're clever. You'll want to go at night, of course. Less patrols then. The door on the ship is locked, but it's not fancy if you know your way around some tumblers. Or you could try loot a key from the guard patrol, whilst not summoning all of Gehenna upon you. Should all be pretty easy in theory, right?
This is fucking madness, Johnny. Wayfarer, you feel up to this?
There is an agility check here. Unfortunately, I can't make it. The only thing I could take to get that 8 agility is Excalibur, and it's got a very short duration. We will not be able to get through all of this conversation with that intact. So we'll just go, I can be quieter than a gnat's fart if I need to.
Hear that, boss? I think we got the right nutter for the job.
What do I do when I'm in there?
Our vagabonds are kept in a block near the front, but you'll have to take down the security system before you spring them. The cells themselves are unlocked from the warden's office down the back of the ship. There's a bigger block in the middle you can open the same way, full of the gentry's convicts. It would be good to set the whole place free.
And have them all shot as soon as they try to leave. Our boys can handle themselves, but the other numpties will just get slaughtered or recaptured and we'll get the blame for it.
Maybe our nutter here could help take out some of the enforcers. No one deserves to rot in that place. And if we get the other prisoners out, we're free to set the bombs and do some permanent fucking damage.
Or end up with everyone sandwiched between explosions and syndicate enforcers. It would be a clusterfuck, Johnny. Let's just focus on getting our own lot out. Them others aren't our problem.
But the dredge, maybe it's too hard, but damn, I'd love to see that hellhole sink.
I think I have it all figured out.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Here, 3 bombs is enough to sink the ship if you get the chance to use them. They'll need placing around the lower deck. Once they're set, you'll need a scarper. Quick. Good luck, mate.
Okay, so that's our first mission. We're going to save so we don't have to do all that again. Alright, let's go talk to Winston.
Alright, gents. So tell me, what does the Syndicate have in abundance that we don't?
Web toes.
Herpes.
Literally everything.
No. I mean, yeah, probably. But I'm thinking of one thing in particular. Supplies. While we're choking down squirrel stew, and using rock gut whiskey to treat anything from the flu to a bullet in the head. The IODS has enough food and medicine to supply both them and the whole of Westminster. I feel it's high time we alleviate them of some of that excess and put ourselves in a position to succeed. After all, health is wealth.
So what are you suggesting we do about it? And if you say a train robbery again, I swear to God.
Well, now, just hear me out. There's a train that makes up a third of the syndicate supply line, and...
Oh, for fuck's sake, Winston. You've been reading your bloody spy comic books again. You're not 006 or whatever. Give it a rest.
Well, it's 005 actually, and what I read in my spare time has nothing to do with this. I really don't see what your issue is anyway. They have supplies, they transport them via train, we rob the train, it's simple.
It's not bloody simple. It's never bloody simple. There are far too many variables at play in a job like that. We broke even by the skin of our bollocks on a supply run to the lab, and you want to up the ante? Not a chance. Out of the question.
That's just it though, innit? You're looking at the ones and zeros of the returns from the lab. But the real intangible score of that job run is staring us right in the bloody face.
What are you on about? What, the Wayfarer? Not a bad point. Alright, fine. Here's what we'll do. Let's send the Wayfarer to strap on a tux and play international spy. And if they don't come back, we're only back to net zero on that lab run. Happy?
Seems like the more people we send, the better chance of success we'd have, but... yeah, sure, I'll take what I can get.
Good. You should be thanking me for even agreeing to that. The stakes of a job like this are still sky high, seeing as if the Wayfarer fucks this up, the heat comes down on our heads like a redcoat's deli belly. You hear that, Wayfarer? If you muck this up and get yourself killed, I'll find you in the afterlife and shit down your throat for the rest of eternity.
Very encouraging. So what exactly am I doing?
Excellent. So the train passes through Poplar Station. That's where you'll be heading first. The station is a syndicate outpost, so you'll most likely have to put down some dogs to get to the control room. Once you're there, all you have to do is switch the train's route to Canning Town Station. Hop aboard, and Bob's your uncle, you're done. We'll be waiting in Canning Town to unload the supplies. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just that simple. What could go wrong? It's only the Syndicate's most important and highly guarded assets we're talking about. So in case it's not the sunny stroll in the park that Winston is presenting it as, take these explosives. If we can't have those supplies, nobody can. Get me? If things start going south, blow that train to Kingdom Come. Even if we come away empty-handed, at least we'll muck up the Syndicate's main supply lines.
But securing those supplies is still the main objective, so don't go blowing them up for the hell of it. Any questions?
Why are the Syndicate sending supplies to the Gentry?
The fat cats of the Gentry struck a bit of a deal with the mangy butts of the Isle a while back. In exchange for guns, slave labour, tickets, and a promise not to kick down their doors in the middle of the night, the Syndicate supplies Her Majesty and the distinguished royal court with food, medicine, and other essentials. But it's no secret that there's very little love lost between the lot. All it might take to get the Gentry to double back on their little deal is a slight rock of the old boat, if you catch my drift. Something like a dashing rogue agent with a license to kill, intercepting their supply run, for instance.
What should I expect at Poplar
I
Station?
don't know for sure, but there's a scene in Radfinger where 005 boards a moving train to neutralise an A-bomb somewhere in the Swiss Alps. If that's even loosely based on reality, then I'd expect heavily armed goons everywhere. Maybe some bookish scientists in lab coats. And I wouldn't count on the possibility of a few trained martial artists either. They'll attack you on sight, so your best bet is to go in stealth and kill them one by one, preferably with a silenced pistol.
What kind of supplies are we talking about exactly?
Medicine, wool, other finished goods and the like. But most importantly, anything you've been craving while licking the lid of a tin of dog food, they've got it in that train. Bangers and mash, eggs and rashers, proper baked beans, fish and chips, steaks as thick as a phone book. They've got it all. You pull this job off, and we'll quite literally be eating like royalty.
Alright, let's do this.
Good luck, mate. The lads will see you in Canning Town. Quick, take this before Gaunt sees.
A spy pistol. Takes 32 rounds. Looks awfully familiar to the standard 32 pistol that we have. But we'll take a look at it before we go.
Christ. This is such a mistake.
Alright, save again. And there we go. And now we'll talk to Bulletooth.
Guns is what we need, boss. Syndicate always have more than us. Way more. We can't win a war without enough weapons. Syndicate get regular supplies from the Gentry factories. I know of a depot they run in a warehouse by West India Quay. I say we break in there and clean it out.
You must be joking. Security will be tighter than a rat's arse there. I'd have to send a whole team in to get more than a handful of guns. It's too dicey by half.
I know a gal that might be able to help us. An old, associate. She could find a way past the systems there, at least long enough to shift some crates out. We just need someone to break in and open the loading bay from the inside.
No, this is just stupid. Get your fucking brain in gear. I want to hurt the dogs, not do some petty theft. Anything we nick, they'd just replace in a week. We'd be better off burning the place down. Destroy whatever's there, fancy security and all, and fuck up their supply operations for months. Wouldn't even take much explosives to fry a weapons dump.
You're cool, boss. But there's bound to be some lovely gear in there. Would be a crying shame to see it all go to waste. If we're burning a place down, then there's no harm in nabbing some guns whilst we're at it, is there?
Okay, sure, but that's just some frosting. The real aim here is to fuck over the syndicate. You've been paying attention, Wayfarer?
You want me to break into the syndicate warehouse, grab some guns, and burn it to the ground?
Good. Take these charges. Find a way into this warehouse and set them somewhere that'll cook extra crisp.
And take this old card of mine and go see Frosty Valentina. She runs a bakery these days near Millwall High Street. She should recognise the card from our old days. I'd go see her myself, but the syndicate sniffers would kill me on sight. Tell her what you're about, and she can sort you with something to bypass the security systems.
Waste of time. We don't need this Millwall bint.
Hey, no need to talk about Valentina like that.
Fine. I just want the fucking job done. No distractions.
Alright, so we've got our missions.
The graveyard shift again.
Need to bounce back to the settlement. We need to take a look at this spy gun. The spy pistol that we just got from Winston. Okay, it already does more damage than the regular 32. And that's before we've done anything to it. Okay, back at the quote-unquote Isle of Dogs ruin, which is this place. We'll be there at some point soon. Right now, we're here to see Valentina. And she's in this building here, and she's a cheeky one. If you've seen any of the older runs, you know exactly what I'm talking about here.
Hello, sugar. Can I interest you in some lovely ass buns? Or maybe you prefer a frosted finger?
Bulletooth Anthony sent me. He said to give you this card.
I don't know anyone called. Oh, it's Tony? Tony the tall man. Bless my Gideon, I've not heard from him in donkeys. Oh, we've had some history, I'll tell you that. What does that old devil want all of a sudden?
Okay, so if anybody knows what the hell that expression actually means, if I haven't seen someone in donkeys, could you comment down below? I've asked on numerous occasions. I have not gotten a straight answer yet. And how do you know, Tony?
Oh, we go way back, dear. We met when I was cracking into his, well, maybe best not to get into that. He had such a reputation, did Tony. Always the best tools for the job. And so good with his hands, too.
I'm told you're a security expert.
In one sense of the word. More of a insecurity expert, shall we say. I always liked to tinker. I could never stand being told no. Not by man or machine. I would always find a way to turn that no into a yes. But that was a long time ago. The only thing I crack these days is eggs.
I need to disable the security on the Syndicate Weapons Depot. I was told you can help.
Those days are far behind me, dearie. But if Tony sent you, I guess I can help. I don't have the right components just lying around, mind. Let's see. I need you to fetch me some copper, a set of circuitry, and a bit of plastic. Then I'll see what I can cobble together.
Sure, I'll fetch those.
Ever so compliant, aren't ya? Well, run along then, pup.
Okay, so we need to get our hands on some copper, plastic, and a piece of circuitry. Exactly how much? It doesn't say. But all the same, we're going to bounce back to Biggin Hill Airport real quick. Don't mind the icon changes. I installed a mod as part of Fall UI. Apparently it messes with these just a little bit. It turns the swan for the swan and mitre into a cow's skull. Alright, anyway, back to Biggin Hill. I'll grab those back faster than whatever. Okay, back at Valentina's. Let's give her what we got. Sorry, sunshine. It's work time.
Back so soon? How's the search?
Got the components you said you needed.
Oh, lovely. Come down my back passage, love, and I'll see how I can fix you up.
Okay, her back passage is down here. I'm just going to stay out of her way here and let her do her thing.
Right, now show us your bits.
You seem to know what you're doing.
I used to work a lot with Tony on cracking syndicate systems, so I know how to get my fingers cleanly up a dog's back doors, as they say. But I don't have all the crafts I used to, so this will have to do for you. This card will get you through the electronic lock on the outside of the building, and should put the security system into maintenance mode for a few minutes. It won't open any internal locks though, and if you trip any other alarms, then the security will reset. So watch where you put your bum about. Good luck with this, sugar. And if you see Tony, do tell him to come visit sometime. I wouldn't mind having my hands on his tools again, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm sure I do. Okay, so we got that, and all right, let's get out of here. And there is a building to the west right nearby, and there's also a building south. Let's explore Millwall a little bit before we get into proper trouble. Okay. Alright, if this is the building I think it is, we will probably be running into some famished and apparently some leechlings too. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Oh, you little booger. Well, successful find needs to be saved. Lovely. Look at the map here. Oh. Well, we'll pop that then. And I guess we'll have to walk around the water, the body of water here. Okay, here we are. Let's turn off the light. What the heck is this? Assault, battery, and mayhem. The guns... What? Okay, this is new. Okay, everything's a steel. This place is well stocked. Okay, we got some turrets here. Can you tell me some information about this place?
Negative. No.
Can we trade?
Affirmative. Yes.
Oh my god, we found a merchant. Ah! Awesome. Okay. Sell some extra crap that we ended up with. Alright. He's got some pound coins we can buy off of him. Okay, he's got shipments of gears, lead, silver, and springs. Anything good here? No. This is what we're going to be looking at here. Okay, he's got some grenades. A plasma pistol. If I had the money, I'd consider getting it. But we can always come back. Crude laser blaster. Okay, now that's tempting. If I had the money. Actually, I could probably... I don't know. That'd be a little dicey. Definitely have to come back and get that. This is good to know. Okay, what else? Anything else good? Tamsy and goo? Okay, it's a grenade. And it doesn't do all that much. And, oh my god, all the ammo I could ever want. Shotgun shells, we can get plasma cartridges, we can get our 455, so that service pistol we got. Okay. This is definitely a file away for later. Good information and a new merchant is always a good thing. Okay, so apparently whatever's in it, anything in a container is safe to grab. It's what's not in a container that's not. So, I mean, this is awesome. And there's a robot selling stuff. which I also like. I don't remember this being here before, so this could very well be part of the Rabbit and Pork DLC. Very happy. Okay, back outside our new favorite merchant's place, and... oh, shit. Okay. Okay, where's that belly? Okay, that did a world of good. God damn, that spy cannon just two-shot it famished. Hell yeah. Save. Oh my god. This thing's disgusting. Alright. Moving on, and yes, we will definitely file this place away. I do not remember that, though, in the base game, though. But finding it now, ooh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, we got something up here. We're just getting close to where we need to be. Chem Farm offices. A turret. Oh, and in case you're all wondering, where's the... Alright, I did soup this thing up about as well as I can get it for now. Everything's maxed except for the magazine and the receiver, but I'll need some points and gun nut to do that. But for now, that's pretty damn good. Okay, we have passed by this place so many times, yet I've never fully explored it. And okay, successful fight means we saved. We took down 2 turrets and a rad shrew. Of course, the main question is there anything more than just this? Okay, that really does look like the ass end of the place, complete with chute. Alright, we'll walk around and we'll see what else we can discover for this place. Alright, and as far as other buildings go, not much around here. So after we're done with this, no matter what, it looks like we will be heading to the dredge. Is there something that would have protected us? Yep. Okay, there's a front door. Alright, let's go inside and poke around a little bit. Okay, inside Chem Farm offices. This place is dark. With red lights. That noise. There's something above me.
Going down.
Alright, well, I'd never been considered a smart man.
Going up.
Hell, how many times have I said your boy Big Dave is an idiot? Well, I'm about to be an idiot again. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, if we're going to be dealing with ferals, I'm not going to be too upset. Okay, the way I decided to handle this is probably not my smartest idea. Yep, not my brightest idea. Okay, so now that I know what's in here, you know, I definitely don't need this. The only benefit would be for me would be the luck. Not really that concerned about that. I will pop a Morphex. The Hypo Hero could be useful at the beginning of the fight, but I will pop a cigarette. And already addicted. Wild Animal number 8. That's all I'll hold on to for now.
Going up.
Ooh. Okay, that fucker hits hard. Damn. Okay, we'll gobble down the double cheeseburger. And where's that Hypo Hero? I think now would be a good time to use that. You know what? That wasn't my smartest idea. That also wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to gun bash to death here. Okay, successful fight means we save. Oh, and here they come. Okay, so taking down the glowing one summoned all the rest of them. Most of them were completely bereft of goods. Alright, so this video's running long now. We need to get out of here, and, well, okay. IRL, get out of here. Next episode, we're going to finish clearing out this place. See if there's anything worth a damn. And see what those last two things are. The fact that they're not moving leads me to believe they're turrets. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. I'll see y'all next time.